What's up, guys? This is Seville with another Marvel Studios, the first 10 years, Marvel Legends action figure review. Today, I'm going to be talking about pack number 1, featuring Tony Stark and the Mark I armor based on the first Iron Man movie in 2008. This 10th anniversary line features specialized packaging that probably looks great to in-box collectors. However, for the rest of us, it's time to get these figures out of their box. Just real quick before we get back to it, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now that they're out of the package, I'm going to give them another rotation on the spinner, that way you can see them all the way around. The one and only accessory in this pack is the flamethrower effect for the Mark I armor just under his arm. It slips right into the little hole there, but it doesn't lock into place. When you put his arm down, it can fall right out. Plus, it's also spring-loaded. And now, for a closer look, starting with Tony Stark. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on him, because he really is the same as any other business suit-based figure, with, of course, the main exception being the new Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. It does seem to do a pretty good job of capturing RDJ's likeness, especially at the side profile, but I do think some of the other more recent ones have been a little bit better. As I mentioned before, the body uses the exact same sculpt as any other business suit character, such as Agent Coulson or Everett Ross. And so it does have all the same articulation points in the shoulders, biceps, the double elbow, the wrist, the upper torso, as well as the hips, thighs, the double knees, and the ankles. So with all that said, let's move on to the Mark I armor. I guess to be fair though, I should also bring in the Infinity War armor, because this shows you just how bad the scaling is off on this set. Since the Infinity War armor is nanotech, practically skin tight over Tony. The Mark I was a big, bulky suit that he put together in a couple of days. That should be massive compared to him. But here, it's smaller than the current figures. Which it should be the other way around. There should be that much of a difference, if not more, on the Mark I suit. In most cases, Hasbro has been really good about keeping their figures in scale with one another, but this is clearly not one of those cases. The overall sculpt on the Mark I armor is really good, with the paint and the textures kept at the same level as all the previous 10th anniversary figures, with many different areas having sculpted out parts and details etched in where necessary. It definitely has the look of scrap metal and things of that nature all being thrown together in a hurry. However, articulation is another area of disappointment. The head does turn side to side, but it's hindered by the armor on his shoulders. The shoulders themselves do spin all the way around and move outward. The elbows only have one joint with very little angular mobility, but at least they can rotate. He can rotate at the waist, but still not very far. The hips can only move outward just a little bit, but their best feature is kicking front to back. Like the elbows, there's only one joint per knee, and they don't have a lot of range either. Neither do the ankles. Those joints are almost pointless. With all that said, it's time to run through my guidelines for a complete and fair review. As far as the Mark I goes, the sculpt is its best attribute, considering all the detail that's been put into it, making it fairly accurate as far as the looks are concerned. But it's severely lacking when it comes to the articulation, and I was really disappointed at how small it ended up being. On the bright side, it does balance really well, and it's not too fragile. I was also disappointed that it only included the one accessory, and I honestly don't think it's really worth the $50 price tag. Since this set is Walmart exclusive, it may get difficult to find after the online store runs out of stock, because I have yet to see any of the Marvel Studios figures show up in physical stores. So for me, this set only gets a 3-star rating, meaning it's still good, but really only worth owning for die-hard completists, mostly for those who might like to do a Hall of Armor type display. To be completely honest, I think they would have been better off selling the Mark I as a single figure, but then giving the Tony Stark head as an extra accessory. And then maybe whatever production cost they would have saved by not repainting the suit bodies, they could have put that into adding to the Mark I armor, making it more scale and adding in a little more articulation. If you like this review and you have not already subscribed, please do so. That way, you'll be notified when I complete my next review, jumping back into the world of WWE featuring the 2016 NXT Tag Team Champions. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.